Hi, welcome back. This is part two where I just analysed just a few of the contracts that I trade.
So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance, generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms.
As I can start with the Dow Jones as usual. So here I've managed to get. So with the Dow Jones, I've managed to find resistance at 41,006, but that's only a double top, so just be a little bit cautious of that one. Support wise, I've got support at 40,104 and 40,003. If it sort of breaks on the downside, just be a little bit cautious if it gets through those levels. But I've put the fibs on there as well, so you can see them in action at the moment. It's sort of closed above the 382. So there's a lot of data out this week, so expect to see sort of some volatile markets. For the S&P, again, had a bit of a recovery on Friday, and I've got sort of support at 53.92, but it's also a breakout level if it gets down that far, but obviously it's got to come off a bit for that. Now, I did have a previous support level at 55.09. That sort of, for me now, has turned into a resistance level short term. Saying that, it's closed below it, and it's closed just above that 50 Fibonacci level. So it's really going to depend where the market opens, and obviously so much data out this week. It's expect it to be a volatile week with probably ups and downs. Again, tech stocks, so they managed a small sort of recovery on Friday after PCE, but not much of one. I've got resistance at 19,919. I've got resistance at 19,723, which was a previous support level, and then I've got support at 18,884. A couple of currencies now, so pound against the dollar. Dollar sort of just managing to have a bit of a stronger week last week. I've now got resistance at 128.98, and I've got support at 128.54, just that triple bottom there. So it's finished sort of a little bit higher than that, but it could easily break that on the downside if there's any more sort of potential for the dollar on the upside. And then I've got support lower down at 126.20. The euro against the dollar, I've got resistance at 109.04, support at 108.56. Again, I've put the fibs on there. It's sort of closed just above the 382 level, but it's really going to be about the dollar this week. And Bitcoin, I've got this resistance level at 67,884, but after Trump's been speaking at an event this weekend, I would expect that to be above that, close to 70k, perhaps going up to retest to 73,000. It's not a recommendation. I'm just talking about the Trump factor being included, priced in. On the downside, I've got support at 63,363. So, I'm not saying that Trump's going to send it to the moon, but it's sort of he's sounding more positive on crypto. Maybe he just wants all those extra votes. Looking at gold, it's $100 off the high now. Made a new high a couple of weeks ago at 24.88. I've now got resistance at 24.10, support at 23.53, and then lower down the triple bottom at 23.04. Last but not least is WTI Oil. So I've got support at 75.99. To be honest, I really couldn't find that much of a resistance level. You know, at the moment, intraday, I'll probably find some during the week, but otherwise, I'm just going to treat the fib. So it's closed just below the golden ratio. Now, if it can break that support line, then does it go from being just a retracement to being a reversal? And that's always the question with the golden ratio. If it can sort of open above it and maintain it, then maybe it's going to go up and test the 50% level again. Who knows? But oil's under a little bit of pressure. You know, sort of the war things just seem to be impacting it less. There's a little bit more concern about consumer demand and consumer spending. So, you know, oil's one of those things that impacts the economy as well as being impacted by the economy. Anyway, that's it for my technical analysis. I hope you've enjoyed the 2 YouTubes and look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great week. There's just another couple of slides to come. Just watch them first, please, and take care.
So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter. That includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. You know, this helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But, you know, the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or, you know, whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1-week intensive course. You know, that's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And, you know, that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. You know, I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, you know, and any asset class, you know, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so, you know, maybe you've already got some experience, but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you. But, you know, I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course, I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals, but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, you know, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, you know, if you're already involved, then you'll know this. If not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital, and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful, because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. You know, the regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but you know, even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course, only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly, that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor, and do that before you risk your capital. I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and I'll be doing these on a weekly basis, so I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week, best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.